AFCON 2023, Ivory Coast get off to a winning start, 2-0 versus Guinea-Bissau. I'm so excited. AFCON is here. Whenever AFCON starts, there's some things that I look at. First of all, as Africans, we know that our pitches have not been great. So the first thing I look at is the pitch. The pitch was there. It was good. I just feel like it wasn't. How much if we didn't put enough water on it, but it's like the standard of our stadiums are improving rapidly, and I love that. Secondly, the weather. So if you guys don't know, we're playing AFCON 2023 and 2024. The reason why it moved actually is because it was supposed to be played in 2023. It was supposed to be the first summer tournament, so it didn't coincide. It's not in the middle of the season, but the weather was too much. It was too drastic in Ivory Coast, so they moved it to 2024. That's why we're playing AFCON now. So the weather, because the humidity was insane, and if this is how it is in January, I'm just wondering if you actually play this tournament in June, how would it have been played? But anyway, all in all, the stars came out. Like every time the camera went to the stands, I was just seeing African legends, people that have made me love African football. Yeah. JJ Okocha, Asamoah Gyan, El Hadj Diouf, like they're just being shown on camera. Shabalala, go for Africa, go for South Africa, go for Simpiwe Shabalala. Never forget Peter Drury for that. Tico was in the stands as well. Salomon Kalou, Chelsea legend, Ivory Coast legend. Like, it was just amazing. The stars were out. Now, straight to the game. Ivory Coast didn't waste time. From the start, they were just pressing high. Ball goes to I forgot who it was. I think it was Bamba. Anyway, they were pressing high. Then Guinea-Bissau are trying to clear the ball, and instead of just making a simple pass to inside to his defender, to his centre back, this is the right back, to his centre back or back to the keeper, he tries to clear it, goes on the floor, goes straight to, I think it was Bamba, gives it to the man who was just insane on the night, Seko Fofana. Clean strike to the bottom corner, and they've started the tournament. And this is how you want to start a tournament. You want the host to start on a high, then it just gives the tournament a different mood, yeah? So then after that, it was just Ivory Coast were just bombarding Guinea-Bissau. One thing I realized about Guinea-Bissau, they cannot defend the wings. Or, like, both wings. At some point, Boga was coming from the left. After 15 minutes, he switched sides. He went to the right. Now he's coming in from the right. Like, he was just giving them so many problems. And this is one thing Guinea-Bissau is going to really suffer from. And this is something that Nigeria should have seen, and Equatorial Guinea, the other two teams in this group. Then Fofana had another shot, like insane, and it was literally going in. It wasn't for an amazing save from Joko, the goalkeeper from Guinea-Bissau. And Krasso was also he was showing signs. He was showing signs that he's going to cause havoc. And the second half, he struck. One thing I realized about this game, when the mood was down, when the tempo was down, it went really down because the weather was really, really insane and took a toll on many of these players. So it's hard to sustain or maintain pressure over a consistent period of time. You have to go like 10-15 minutes off the pedal, but then you cannot be conceding chances and opportunities at that time. And I feel like Guinea-Bissau started getting those chances. Mama Balde had a chance or two in the second half. Francolino also had chances or two, but in the second half, like about 50-something minutes, like after about 15 minutes, Ivory Coast needed to step the tempo up and get a second goal. And it came again from Bamba on the wing, the left wing, again, wings, problem for Guinea-Bissau. And then he crosses the ball, they fail to clear, it goes to Krasso. He does an amazing thing, he just, alimvua kanzu, that's how we say it in Swahili. He just, when you tap the ball on one side, the guy goes, and then you tuliza it is control it. So, yeah, we call it a kanzu. A kanzu is basically what Muslims wear, right? We call them kanzus. So yeah, he does that, great control, and then just one-time finish as he's falling to the ground, past the keeper to make it 2-0. And just like that, Ivory Coast are off to a winning start. One more thing that I realized about Ivory Coast, the coach was not joking around. When they got the second goal, immediately subs. And this is all about, you need to, teams that have big teams that have like depth and like wider squads are really going to do well in this tournament because the weather is insane. It's insanely hot. Shout out to Frank Kessie, who used to play for AC Milan and Barcelona. He won the La Liga last season with Barcelona, won Scudetto the year before with AC Milan. You could tell he was comfortable. The man is now playing in Saudi Arabia. You can tell he loves playing in heat. Then the players who play in Russia were really suffering in Eastern Europe. So Anyway, yeah, all in all, AFCON has started, guys. We're off to an amazing start. Ivory Coast winning 2-0. And yeah, tournament is off. We have liftoff.